Good day everyone. My report is all about the metabolic acidosis and metabolic alkalosis. Now let us know about the metabolic acidosis. Metabolic acidosis is a clinical disturbance characterized by low pH and low plasma bicarbonate concentration in the body. It is a condition where our body makes too much acid or loses too much base and our blood becomes more acidic than normal. So, ang kahulugan ng metabolic acidosis is ito ay isang kondisyon kung saan bumababa ang pH ng dugo dahil sobrang dami ng acid na pinoproduce ng body or nagkukulang sa bicarbonate. Ang bicarbonate ay isang kemikal na tumutulong sa neutralize ng acid sa ating katawan. When acid accumulates in our body or when bicarbonate is lost from our body fluid, a bicarbonate deficit results and metabolic acidosis occurs. Then, ang possible na mga sanhi nito is due to ketoacidosis or sobrang production ng acid sa body, due to shock, severe diarrhea, sobrang pagtatae, then impaired kidney function, ang most common na matatakil mamaya sa isang slide. Then the warning signs and symptoms is headache or pagkahilo, lethargy, anorexia, deep rapid respirations, nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal discomfort in severe acidosis. The coma and dangerous dysarrhythmias. Kapag nag-occur sa body ang metabolic acidosis, hindi lang isang system ang maaapektuhan kundi ang ating neurologic system, respiratory, gastrointestinal, and cardiac systems. For the causes of metabolic acidosis, we have the most common and the main cause, which is the chronic kidney disease. The kidneys normally remove excess acid, and if they stop working well, the acid stays in the blood, which causes high acid levels. For the diabetic ketoacidosis and lactic acidosis, the body makes up too much acid and it builds up in the blood. Diabetic ketoacidosis means there is too much ketones in diabetes. And in lactic acidosis, there is too much lactic acid from lack of oxygen or severe infection. In severe diarrhea, it means that there is loss of bicarbonate. The bicarbonate acts like a neutralizer for acid. And if too much is lost, the acid levels goes up. Other causes is the lower intestinal fistulas, ureterostomies, use of diuretics, which is the early renal insufficiency, and hypoaldosteronism. In the use of diuretics, some diuretics makes us pee out the body's acid neutralizers, which is the bicarbonates, or sometimes it stops the kidney from removing the acid, which over time this can lower our blood pH and causes metabolic acidosis. For the manifestations of metabolic acidosis, the first manifestation is the arterial blood gas changes, where our pH level will decrease, which our blood becomes acidic. Next is the bicarbonate will become low again. This is the primary problem that make it metabolic. And for the carbon dioxide, it becomes low if the lungs are helping by breathing fast for the compensation. The other manifestations are anorexia, nausea and vomiting, abdominal pain, weakness, lethargy, general malaise, confusion, Next is the stupor, which means a person is almost unconscious or semi-coma. Another is the coma and the peripheral vasodilation. For the treatment of metabolic acidosis, we have in acute metabolic acidosis, the treatment is the IV administration of sodium bicarbonate. And for chronic metabolic acidosis, we have the oral bicarbonate. The other treatments are treat the underlying cause, replace the loss of bicarbonate, dialysis if severe, and mechanical ventilation. For the nursing interventions of metabolic acidosis, we have to provide care to eliminate the underlying cause of metabolic acidosis. Next is administer sodium bicarbonate. Next is position the patient to promote chest expansion. The position that is recommended is the high Fowler or semi-Fowlers. Then turn the patient every 2 hours. Monitor the arterial blood gas to track the pH and the bicarbonate. Next is we have to monitor electrolytes and renal function test. And the last one is provide oxygen therapy if needed. For metabolic alkalosis, it is a clinical disturbance characterized by a high pH and a high plasma bicarbonate concentration. It is a condition where our body has too much base or alkali or loses too much acid, causing the blood pH to become too high for more than 7.45 pH level. So, ang metabolic alkalosis, siya ang kabaliktaran ni metabolic acidosis. Nangyayari ito kapag ang dugo natin ay masyadong mataas ang pH or nagiging alkaline dahil sa sobrang bicarbonate or kulang sa asido sa katawan. The warning signs and symptoms is the cardiac dysrhythmias, which is the result of low potassium level. Next is the physical weakness, muscle cramping, hyperactive reflexes, tetany, convulsions, and confusions. For the causes of metabolic alkalosis, we have the most common or the main cause, which is the loss of stomach acid due to prolonged vomiting or gastric sanctioning. For the manifestations of metabolic alkalosis, all the arterial blood gases changes becomes high level or elevated. Next is the confusion, the hyperactive reflexes, the tetany, convulsions, hypotension, dysrhythmias, respiratory acidosis, decreased rate and depth of respiration, increase in urine pH. For the treatment of metabolic alkalosis, in mild metabolic alkalosis may require no treatment, and in severe metabolic alkalosis includes the administration of intravenous ammonium chloride, potassium chloride, and normal saline solutions to replace gastric losses. For the nursing diagnosis of metabolic alkalosis, we have 3, which is one is the disturbed through process related to neurologic dysfunction. Second is the decreased cardiac output related to AV arrhythmias. And the last one is the risk for injury related to tetany. For nursing interventions, when administering IV solutions containing potassium salt, dilute potassium with prescribed IV solution and use IV infusion pump. Then observe seizure precaution and provide a safe environment for the patient with altered through process. Then irrigate the patient's nasogastric tube with normal saline solution instead of plain water to prevent loss of gastric electrolytes.